What are we doing in December in Wisconsin? Other than a weird form of torture, we're getting a first look at the 4th generation Prius that's now available with all-wheel drive. So probably something to do with snow. Ugh. Okay, everything else I'm doing in the car because it's too cold. Southern California girl, ah! This mid-cycle refresh, hey, graphic time, comes with some pretty decent new stuff. The most important of which is the now available all-wheel drive E-system. On the road, the all-wheel drive doesn't feel different from the front-wheel drive version. That all-wheel drive system kicks in from 0 to 6 miles an hour, but once you get past 6, it's only intermittent as needed. So unless you're on a slippery road or ice, you're not going to be engaging that system. The reason why it shuts off is for fuel efficiency, which is smart. The steering is not fantastic, but you know, you point it and it takes you there. It's a little fun on those serpentine turns though. Must be all that extra torque, all 40 pounds. Okay, so now we're actually gonna get a chance to drive this on some snow to see if there is a difference between regular road conditions and inclement weather conditions. Yeah, a little bit of initial slip, but that traction grabs on really nicely. It's very confidence inspiring. So now we're going to get a chance to see how this traction system works at slightly higher speeds. So like I said before, 0 to 6, it's full time, but up until 43 miles an hour, it's part time when it's needed. So we're going to have some chicanes here in the snow and we'll be able to see how that extra traction works. There it is. A little bit of slip, but that's nice. Some other small but significant changes were made on this refresh. Toyota abandons their traditional Prius trim level numbering convention for 5 more familiar lettering ones. Gone is the polarizing white and black interior motif, replaced by subtler materials, including semi-gloss black trim. The high-end limited trim is still quite Tesla-esque, with its 11.6-inch infotainment screen dominating the center stack. The positioning of buttons and switches around either that or the standard 4.2 or optional 6.1-inch color touchscreens employs improved functionality for better driver access. For example, the seat heater buttons now live just above the cup holders. The touchscreen is the control center for the car. Everything you need to adjust is here, from volume to how you're doing with fuel economy to navigation. Apple CarPlay is still not an option in the Prius. Toyota says it's coming eventually, maybe next year. Android Auto, not even a thought at this point. In spite of the battery pack for that all-wheel drive system being underneath the second row of seats, it actually does not negatively affect cargo space at all. Now the 4th generation Prius is safer, as Toyota Safety Sense comes standard across all trims. It includes crash-avoiding features such as lane keeping assist, adaptive cruise control, and parking sensors. The exterior enjoys a minor facelift as well. The headlamps are slimmer and there's less origami-type creasing in the sheet metal. The taillights are more horizontal, though the rear end still takes on that hiney-in-the-air shape, and the split window hasn't disappeared, which means impaired visibility. Overall, though, it's less fussy and more refined looking, more like a normal car. Maybe that's because the future is now and hybrids are no longer futuristic. Though I will say I'm not a super fan of it in white. It looks kind of like a stormtrooper and not in a cool way. It's too bad that white is such a popular color. Expect deliveries in January of 2019 with a base price of about $27,000, including destination charges for the all-wheel drive version. So if living in inclement weather is your thing, and if it is, oh my gosh, I salute you, then check out the new Prius with all-wheel drive, because it may be for you.